Okay, going to go over ways to create a new chart today. We are working in the demo deployment of Insight SQC, although these steps will work with any deployment. Okay, I'm going to show you two methods to create a new chart, both of which reside on this page right here, QC Data End Charts. I'm going to take us over to this data entry page right now, and I'm going to create a new chart by entering two samples for that chart right here. So let me get rid of this guy, and I'll add two rows right here. 1, 2, okay? Then I want to edit those rows, so I'm going to go ahead and push the pencil right there and right there, and I'm going to create my new samples in Houston for D5191. I'm going to create it for DVPE. I'm going to create it for instrument 3026. For the sample name, let's do gasoline QC 3. Gasoline QC 3. The date and the time is set for today. That's fine. This personnel is set for me. That's great. I'll enter in my sample name. Sample 01 and sample 02. Since we're doing the first 20 data points, setting up a new chart, our setup data is 1. It's 0 if you already have your chart assessment done and you have an active chart, but if you're setting up a new chart, you'll want setup data to be 1. And for my results, I'll do 13 and 13.2. Okay, now I have all my data entered here. It looks good. I'm going to lock them in place by pressing this little floppy disk, lock and lock. And then I'm going to save the data. So we'll be looking for instrument 3026, gasoline QC3. Okay, save data. So this takes probably 5 or 6 seconds. There it's done, maybe a little less. Now let's go take a quick look. We want to go to Houston, method D5191. Sample name is gasoline QC3. Our instrument is 3026. You can see I've got 2 data points right here, and my parameter is DVPE. Great. So over here in overview now, I can take a look. I see my 2 data points right here and right here. We're all set up. We've got a chart going. Now from that point forward, if you want to, you can just enter in your results here and hit save data. So let's take a quick look at what that looks like. I'm going to enter in a new data point. We'll call it 13.1. this time, and I'll just go ahead and save that data and give it 5 seconds or so. There it goes, it's in, and now you can see we have a 3 data point chart. So we've just added data kind of by hand. Now the other way that I want to show you, I'm going to go back to the data entry page right here, is I can also add from file. So let's take a look at the file that I'm going to add. It's right here, and if you'll notice, I'll try to move this down. The headers here to my file are the exact same that you see right here. Location, method, parameter, instrument, sample name, date, time, personnel, sample ID, setup data, and result. And so here is our data file. You can see we've designated the location, America Gulf Coast, Houston, right here. Our method is D5191, our parameter is DVPE, the instrument is demo, sample name is gasoline QC1. Here's the date time. The format of the date time is month, day, year, time. And so here's the initials of the personnel who are entering it. Here's some sample IDs. Again, we're starting a chart, so our setup data is 1. We don't have an existing chart. We're starting a chart. And then here's some data. Okay, so let me navigate to that. So I'm adding from file. That file is here. Let's see. DVPE workflow 1. Load 1, there it is, good, open. And again, this takes a few seconds to load and index, but there's the green successfully added data flag that comes up whenever you create a new data set. So now I'm going to refresh this, Control-Shift-R, and I'm going to navigate to my data set. Houston, D5191, gasoline QC1, and we've got our instrument demo. And there is our lovely chart. I'm going to go ahead and run the data because it doesn't look to me like this data has been run through statistics. So I'm just going to give it a quick run data button. There it goes, runs very quickly. And now you've got your data. Here's all the data over here. Here's a data point that's out of control, and we see our data set. Very good.